everybody, and welcome to vlog 364. We're about to go to church, and afterwards we should go to Starbucks. Daniel and Nathan, for some reason, think I'm not recording, but once they see this video on the internet, they will believe me. Alright, I tricked you guys. I did it 2 times earlier. I pretended I was recording in my head. I had my phone turned off. Anyways, we're about to head out to church at Starbucks, and I don't really get the point of this clip. I just wanted to troll them. Anyways, that's what's going on right now. We're about to head out to church with the 364. Yay! I am the worst throughout the day vlogger in mankind, ladies and gentlemen. It is now 4:30, so the day just flew by. We went to church, we went to Starbucks, we filmed some movie scenes. Now I can finally see the end of, start to see the end. I don't know if the movies come out by the time. It should have come out by the time this vlog is uploaded, but if not, I'm just gonna, I won't spoil too much by saying this. We have one, 3 or 4 page, one scene that's 3 or 4 pages of script. That's with our dad that we have to film, so that's one scene. We have a party scene, that's the second scene, and the third scene we have to film is, can't remember off the top of my head. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see. I have to look through the script. I luckily had it right ready. We have to do, soccer practice. So those are the 3 scenes. We have soccer practice, huge, really long scene in our backyard, and a party. Those scenes should go by pretty quickly, I hope, but they're all with our dad. So we're filming the party scene tomorrow night, and then hopefully next Saturday we can do all the scenes with our dad. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. I'm a horrible throughout the day vlogger. This is only the 2nd clip, and I don't know. I'm just, okay. So there you go. Yeah. So, yay, my life. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I almost just checked my phone. I just started thinking, where's my phone? But I'm recording with it. Alright, I was just reading about Google self-driving cars. They look pretty awesome, but they still need a lot of work, I guess. But it looks like they're really confident that they're going to be able to get it out not shortly in relative to developing a self-driving car. I think in 5 or 6 years or something they're supposed to come out. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember when the article was posted, but I guess one of the head guys has an 11-year-old son, and he wants the cars to be out by the time his kid is 16 and able to get a driver's license. So that's pretty cool, 5 or 6 years. I know that's a long time, especially if you're young and you only have 13 or so years in your life. That's half my lifetime, but it's, or a little less, but still. That's a pretty short amount of time for developing a self-driving car, and I mean, it's crazy. There's obviously a lot of issues. I mean, they have to map detail. They can't just pull this stuff from Google Maps, even though it's a Google car. They have to get an extremely detailed map that the Google cars are going to run off of, and it's still, it has so many sensors and cameras on it, but it's still not good enough. So if there's if someone throws a crumpled piece of paper on the road, the car is going to go around the piece of paper, because it could be a paper, could be a huge rock that's going to pop your tire. The car does not know. So there's that. Also, they were talking about in the article, people are just moving column of pixels. They're all blurry and stuff. So, I mean, if there's a pedestrian, it'll make sure it doesn't run into anything. So if there's someone crossing the street, obviously it'll stop. That's not the problem. But if there's a policeman on the sidewalk frantically waving his hand, saying, "Stop, don't go down the road." I don't know, there could be a fire, a robber, then maybe there's something bad that you don't want to face, and Google is not going to do anything, because how is it going to know? Also, since they have to detailed map the whole entire U.S. before they can start selling cars in the U.S., they're only 1% done with the U.S. There are millions and millions upon millions, wow, lots of millions, of miles of roadway in the U.S. They have so much work to do on them still, which is kind of crazy. So they have to detail map like meter by meter, because I mean, when it comes to Google Maps, it's like if on the map the road is, I don't know why I'm measuring in meters, I'm from the US, but if the road is off by like a foot, like if you're looking at it in Google Maps, and it's like a foot off, like maybe the distance between these two roads going along this road is like 4,283 feet, but on the Google Maps it's 2,000 whatever, but instead of 83 it's 84. That doesn't matter if you're looking at a map, but if you're looking at, if it's a Google car, it's probably going to matter, because you don't want, if that thing is trying to turn and it runs and it sees the curb, it's going to be like, what the heck, and it's not going to know what to do. It's going to say, I don't know, I passed it or I didn't go far enough, given the road is at only a meter away, but still. And right now, road intersections on Google Maps, I'm pretty sure are like this, when in reality, curbs are like, oh, new activity, right? Oh no, that's a comment reply. Swipe away. But really, a curb, the boundaries are like this on Google Maps, but really the curb is like this, right? That's still slanted, but like, kind of like this. I'm trying to make round. They're round, okay? So that's kind of, that was not in the article, but I'm just assuming. They need to map out the whole US in extreme detail for it to be able to work. Also, they said in the article that Google can still not go into parking garages, like multi-level parking garages or big parking lots of stuff. It can't go around that. It won't be able to park or anything. And yeah, there's that. Why can't I think? Also, traffic lights, stop signs, they all have to be mapped. And right now there's a video camera on the car that senses for the red and green lights, and that's how it knows whether to go or stop. And of course, if there's traffic in front of you, it's going to say, there's a car right there, I'm going to stop so I don't want to crash. So it's those red and green lights. Imagine if someone, I don't know, they're walking by with a green lantern. I don't know why they would have a green lantern. Maybe because it's a superhero and they want to be a troll. I don't know. But what if someone's walking by with a green lantern and it's actually a red light, but they're crossing the street in front of the Google car and they're carrying their green lantern? Don't ask me why, but the oncoming traffic is going parallel to them because they're crossing the street. Cars are going this way. Google car's waiting, trying to go this way. If Google car sees that green light, would it go? I don't know. And then what if it's a green light and someone's walking by? Well, someone wouldn't be walking by, but if someone has like something red, what if it stops for that? It's all crazy. And the article also says if the camera is facing the sun, it gets blinded. So the sun is extremely bright, in case you didn't know. So if it's looking at the sun, all it's going to pick up is the sunlight, not that little green light on the traffic pole. So that's a downside. There's so many other things. Like I heard, I don't think, did I mention this? Yeah, I did, about the crumpled paper. Let's see, there's that. Stop signs. This is actually a cool thing that I read, not a problem, but I guess if they put in a brand new stop sign and it's still not on the extremely detailed map that knows where all the stop signs are, it has a video camera and it will see the stop sign, and it will see that's a stop sign, and it will stop at it, which is pretty cool. I thought that was awesome, and then it sends the feedback back to Google, and then Google will probably get some confirmation before they change it, but then it'll change it so all the cars know, hey, there's a stop sign. But I don't know. They said that in the finished model, they don't want to have steering wheels. I'm not sure about this. Like, how far we're 8:30 into the vlog. Personally, if I was in that Google car thing, I would want a steering. I would want it to be like a normal car, but with all the processing, so I can sit back. But hey, if I'm about to get in a crash or something, I want to be able to pick up the wheel and say, nope, shut up, Google car, I'm the driver now. But what if you're underage? That's the only thing. But I think the cool thing about these new self-driving Google cars is going to be the parents can't take the kids. The kids can get in the car and say, I want to go to the blah, blah, blah. You know, sweetie, I'm going to be at work. Just drive yourself to blah, blah, blah's house. Oh, give me a route to blah, 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 blah avenue in the city of blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then California. Because, yay, California. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, so that's self-driving cars in a nutshell. Thank you for watching this video. I'm going crazy. And how do you like the Doppeldu Weekly News setup? The only empty gap here now is this area right here. I have no idea what to put there. Like, there's... Nope. I honestly don't have anything to put there. Like, yeah, just nothing other than a picture over there, but still no. Anyways, this vlog's extremely long. Hope you all haven't, I hope that, Double Weekly News bloopers? No, it's a vlog. Busted! I don't know what I'm doing. That was Tyler. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, leave a like and dislike this video. If you dislike it, share your opinion in the comment section down below. And I will see you next time, guys. Bye. 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 What am I doing? Look, the fan's on. I don't know what I'm doing. Bye, guys.